Hello guys, so welcome to KO Tutorials. So let's continue with the next part of this tutorial. So let's get started. So as you can see over here, we have started with the lighting of this particular conference hall over here. So as you can see, we have put some lights over here. So I'll just slightly show you how it looks like over here. So let's go into rendering and let's render it first. So as you can see over here, just showing you over here on the viewport how we have placed the lights. Oops. So now I'll come out of it and let's go into the perspective view over here. So let's see the intensities of this particular light. So we can just variate the intensities if required. So I can slightly reduce this. I'll just make it to 3000. I'll just make this to 3000. So I'm just reducing the intensities of it. Again, I'll go over here. I can select this. I can just go into the lights and I can just select the lights. And slightly we can push it further, or we can just make a copy of it. So if you want to push it further, you can slightly just push this further, select this, so select the vertices. I'll slightly shuffle this over here and shift it till here. So let's just save the file and let's render it once again. Okay. So now it looks much equal over here. So the light is properly distributed, looks much correct. And if you want to assign a bit of environmental fog, I can do that. So that is totally possible. We can assign that. Let's try it once. So I'll just go into this. I go into the atmospheric apparatus. I'll just select this. I'll just push this up and increase its height into this. Now I'll again go into this. Let's add a volume light, or Vray Environmental Fog, I'm sorry. Let's do a setup over here. And let's add a light in this way. So if you want, you can check this how it looks like. So we can slightly just go into this and give a color. increase the fog distance if required. So I can do that. So we can just off this. Let's go back to the camera view, and you can see that we can show something kind of a volume light coming out from that particular point. So in simple terms, we have assigned this environmental fog taken as a gizmo. Slightly I can duplicate it over here. So let's go into this and slightly reduce the fog distance. So that can be done in this way. And if you want, I can put one Vray light right from this. So I can see that I'll slightly go into the temperature. I'll increase the texture, go into options, double-sided, invisible, and you can render this. Now you can see that it is very high intensity. So let's select the light and make sure we reduce it much lesser. Okay, this looks okay over here now. So again we'll select this, press shift and copy this, and let's render it once and see how it looks. So as you can see, it's not visible because the other light also has to be added over here. So if we are duplicating this, then we need to again give this as a new setup and add a new light. So you can just select this and check the parameters. For the first one, 58.93. So we'll be selecting this again. Excuse. So let's just give a color. So again you can render and see now. Okay. Now it's giving you that look over here. If you don't need this environmental fog, we can definitely remove it later on. But at first we can just check how it looks like. Now we do have one light over here. We have removed it. So if you want, I can just take one copy of that light right over here and see how it looks like. Okay, so you can see it is illuminating a lot over here. So I'll just go into this and I'll slightly reduce the intensity of it, and let's see how this light behaves over here. after you have assigned this. So select this light, push it down, increase this and render it again. So even we can change the temperature of this light. So that can be done. So if you want, I can make this a bit cool over here, and let's see. Hope it doesn't go towards more of a white color. That's very important. So let's go into rendering, go into the render setup. Let's do some render settings over here. So if you want, I can just double this, like I can make this as 2800 by 2044. Yeah, now it looks a bit bigger. Let's go into Vray. Let's go into the image sampler. Let's make it as Catmull room. Increase the subdivision rates. I'll go into this. I'll reduce the noise threshold. Minimum samples I'll keep it as 32. Environment I've kept it right now as a normal. Color mapping, HSV exponential can also do. Let's go into GI. I'll set it as irridance map and the light cache. Increase the multiplier slightly. I'll go into this. Okay, we can keep this as medium, that's okay. I'll again go down into this light cache. I'll increase this to 2000. Go into the settings and your RAM limit I'll make it as 8000 for now. Now let's render it and see how it looks like. So guys, if any doubts, please put it in the comment section over here. So we'll definitely do a work more on the lights. So please like and subscribe my YouTube channel. So we'll continue the rest of the part in the coming tutorial. So thanks for watching this tutorial.